After nearly 3 years away from the game, Lonzo Ball made his long-awaited return to the Chicago Bulls on Wednesday night, in a preseason matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves. It took less than a minute for Ball to make his mark, reintroducing himself to the NBA after a 1,006-day absence due to a grueling injury. When Ball entered the game at the 6:08 mark of the first quarter, he wasn't burdened by overwhelming expectations. However, the roaring ovation from the United Center crowd, paired with the enthusiastic cheers of his teammates, showcased the collective excitement around his return. What seemed like a minor meniscus injury nearly 3 years ago spiraled into a prolonged and frustrating absence, involving 3 surgeries and 2 lost seasons, casting doubt over whether he could ever play again. Ball quickly answered those doubts. On just his second offensive possession, he found himself wide open in the corner, launching and sinking a three-pointer for his first basket since January 2022. This shot symbolized a turning point, not just for the game, but for Ball himself, as he logged 15 minutes and 7 seconds of play in the Bulls' narrow 125-123 victory. Reflecting on his return, Ball expressed his gratitude and relief. "It felt a lot better playing than watching, I'll say that much," Ball remarked after the game. "I was just blessed and happy to be out there. All the support around me was great all night. It was definitely a moment I'll never forget." Despite the long journey back, he didn't feel any pain in his knee during the game, a hopeful sign for the future. Ball's stats for the night were solid: 10 points on 4 of 6 shooting, including 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. His play wasn't just limited to offense. In the third quarter, he displayed his signature defensive prowess, blocking a shot from Julius Randle and then stealing the ball moments later, demonstrating that his keen instincts on the defensive end remained intact. Bulls coach Billy Donovan emphasized the importance of Ball's basketball IQ and how it can impact the team. "He sees things happening and developing on the floor before they actually occur," Donovan said. "We can really use his mind and his IQ." Though this game was just a preseason contest, Ball's performance was a significant milestone in his recovery. Since returning to full contact scrimmages in August, Ball has avoided setbacks, aside from a bout of COVID-19 that caused him to lose weight temporarily. Now that he's regained his strength, Ball feels ready to tackle the challenges ahead. The Bulls are taking a cautious approach, limiting Ball to short bursts of play as part of his gradual return to form. He was on a firm 16-minute restriction, with his game time carefully monitored by the medical team. This will continue through the regular season, and his immediate future hinges on how his body responds over the next 48 hours. Ball has been realistic about his recovery. He admits that he still experiences regular soreness in his knee, and he may never fully regain the same level of play he once had. "It's not the same body I started off with, but I think I can still be productive and effective on the court. That's why I'm still trying to play," Ball said, acknowledging that his return won't be without challenges. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of Ball's comeback is the pioneering medical treatment he underwent. No NBA player has ever returned to action after a knee cartilage transplant. Ball's final surgery involved 2 grafts, one to replace his meniscus and another to restore the cartilage in his knee joint. The complexity and rarity of this procedure made his recovery uncertain. But Ball's return to the court represents a triumph not just for him but also for sports medicine. The potential is there. Ball's talent and basketball intelligence are undeniable, but the real question lies in whether his body will allow him to fulfill it. As his journey continues, the basketball world will be watching closely.